right? Some things we work on when we're playing catch, when we're throwing. When I'm throwing the baseball to Mike, I'm not just trying to throw it to a specific area or specific target around him. I'm actually being specific in picking out an actual target on his shirt or his face I'm trying to hit him. So right now, I'll pick that Nike check mark right under his neck, right? And I'm trying to be very detailed and exact and hit him right on that check mark. So I'm going to throw the baseball, I'm going to try to hit him on that check mark every time, right? It's just another cue for us to try to be a little bit better playing catch and translate to the game. Another thing, when Mike's throwing the baseball, you'll watch, we're a really short distance here, but once we start to lengthen out, we really got to make sure we use our legs properly to throw. Right? The legs are a power source for everything we do in baseball on the field. We have to throw with our legs, and we have to continue to follow our throw. So Mike here will demonstrate a nice curl hop, and you watch, after he throws this baseball, he's not going to get to the position where he's going to stop. His feet are going to continue to move past the throw, delivering the ball with strong accuracy and legs. It's going to get a nice carry. He's going to keep his arm healthy and in good shape. Right, so if you watch Mike take a nice curl hop, follow his throw. Right, he's at a very short distance now, but that length he's creating with his feet and his legs after he throws is very important. Right, we get to taking a ground ball and playing long toss, whatever position we're on the field, those legs are going to deliver that baseball. Right, everybody can think they have a strong arm, but once it translates to the game, we have to have the ability to finish and work through it with our legs. Right, so a couple more throws right here. I'm going to get a good curl hop, pick up that target on his chest or his neck, and I'm going to follow my throw. One more for Mike. All right, just a quick summary of playing catch there. We're going to move on now. We're going to go to some things we do each and every day as we're training right now. These are things we did today and yesterday. We'll quickly hit on things we do during the season, our type of routine. I'll go through mine quickly, and I'll let Mike go through his routine. So during the season, after I play catch each and every day, the next thing I do is I get out on the field and I'm taking fungos from a coach. For me personally, I like to start infield in. For me, it just kind of simplifies things. The coach is able to hit it a little more directly at me. And if Mike was a fungo hitter here, I'm going to try to plant my feet as stationary as possible and just use my hands. I'm going to isolate. For me, I have sort of a bad habit of using both hands and kind of catching the ball in the heel of my glove. So I've kind of analyzed myself and kind of self-corrected and designed drills to help me get better in that area. So for me, I know I need to be better at just using my glove hand and not over-exaggerating two hands. So each day when I get out to take fungos, I'm trying to have my feet planted and have the guy hitting fungos hit him right at me, so I don't have to move my feet. I'm just going to isolate my hands. I'll just demonstrate one here. Mike can roll me this ball. So I'll take 6 to 10 ground balls each day like that without moving my feet. And then I'll shift to my backhand, doing the same thing. Take about 6 or 8 fungos on the backhand without moving my feet. I just try to hit each and every day, every type of ground ball that I might have to practice or simulate for doing in the game. So I'm going to catch balls on my forehand, on my backhand. I'm going to catch balls on a full backhand, like I'd be on a full sprint. I'm going to play balls on the run coming in. I'm going to play balls, I'm going to have the coach hit them as hard as I can. So I'm just trying to simulate and have every ball that I might have to incorporate in the game in practice. I think Mike talked a minute ago about being in the Northeast and getting repetitions. For me, it's all about getting good quality repetitions over quantity. So if I can work on each and every type of play that I have in the game, I know that once that first pitch happens, those plays are all in my toolbox. So once the game starts, I can just react. So after I take those ground balls infield in, I back up to normal depth. For me, I play shortstop, so I back up to shortstop depth. Have the coach hit fungos at me. Like I said, each and every position, straight at me, right, left, in front of me, even back, even sometimes a fly ball. I try to work on each and every play. When I'm doing this, I usually make throws across the diamond to first, and then I'll switch and I'll make flips to second base. I'm just trying to hit every single type of play that it would have in the game. We'll grab the microphone from Mike here. He'll kind of let you in quickly on how he prepares during the season, and then we'll get into a bunch of drills and techniques to things we work on each day in the off season?
All right. So, like Nick, I have a plan that I work on basically every day during the season. For me, it's pretty similar to Nick's. I play, I guess, the same position, but also different positions. I play a majority third base in my first couple of professional seasons. But I started playing a little bit more short and second base this past year. So unlike Nick, I try to hop around to a couple different positions and try to be as dynamic as I can in that regard. For me, when it comes down to working pre-game stuff and during the season, my pre-game working, I'll generally try to, what Nick said, I'll try to break down and use, stay stationary. Unlike Nick, I'll start on my knees. So I'll just focus on my hands to start off with. For me, that takes out any possibility of moving around. So that won't happen during BP, that'll happen prior to BP. I'll get that working before. For me, that's all about using my hands and my eyes and making sure that I'm getting my eyes behind my glove.